Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So as we all know, this upcoming NBA season is going to be absolutely insane. It's just like we are now out of that super team era of basketball yet again and going into this new era of like the dynamic duo because of the offseason we just had. Now, with that being said, man, as excited I am about that NBA season coming up, I was kind of thinking, like, what exactly what we have like been in store for, if not really much went on last NBA offseason, guys. So for today's video, we are actually going to see what if the 2019 NBA offseason never happened. So really the only thing that's going to happen in this case, of course, is the NBA draft, because, you know, we're going to assume all the teams kept their teams the same. So Kawhi Leonard back on the Raptors, Russell Westbrook, Paul George yet again on the Thunder, Anthony Davis on the Pelicans, but of course they had the NBA draft. So you're going to see guys like Zion on the Pelicans and RJ Barrett on the Knicks, you know, guys like that, man. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to see, just because, for one, I also kind of want to put to test the simulation of 2K20, because last year I actually did not give it much credit, because at the beginning of the year, the Toronto Raptors kept on winning the championship. I was getting super pissed off about it, and lo and behold, they actually ended up winning the NBA championship. So yes, we're in store for some crazy NBA closure right here, you know, just different series that maybe would have been different if certain things never happened, of course. Also, before we get going, if you guys can please do me a quick favor and drop a like on this video, would be greatly appreciated. And as always, check out the second channel, Extra Crispy, although low-key it's starting to become the main channel because that channel's actually been doing really well as of late, man. But yes, so the Philadelphia 76ers, of course, we got Jimmy Butler back on the squad there with JJ Redick. Guys, let me know in the comments, do you like the current 76ers squad better with Al Horford, or would you prefer they would have kept it looking something like that out there? Of course, for the Milwaukee Bucks, without Malcolm Brogdon, who I think is going to be a bigger loss to this team than maybe Bucks and NBA fans in general probably realize or don't realize. I think it'll be a big-time loss. Of course, we got the Chicago Bulls. I'm excited to see what Zach LaVine could do with Kobe White, and really just a completely healthy Bulls squad in general, so it'll be fun to watch during the simulation. Can still not believe that Zach LaVine got ranked as the 90th best player in the NBA by Sports Illustrated. Just complete BS right there. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, we got that backcourt of Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. Low-key, that's actually probably what their real-life starting lineup's going to be looking like. For the Boston Celtics, we got Kyrie Irving, not Kemba Walker, as the point guard of the team. Of course, so we got 85 overall Jason Tatum now. For the LA Clippers, sorry, no Kawhi or Paul George. Thankfully, this is just the video and not real life. But, you know, even regardless, man, that squad was still very underrated in my opinion. For the Grizzlies, we actually can see that double back court point guard of Mike Conley and John Morant, because we all thought that was going to happen. Then, of course, Mike Conley got traded to the Utah Jazz. For the Atlanta Hawks, we got DeAndre Hunter at the starting small forward spot. Going to fill a need for this team. But for the most part, like, that's what most of their lineups going to look like, with the exception of Dwayne Dedmon. For the Miami Heat, we got Hassan Whiteside back out there with Kelly Olynyk, Justice Winslow, Goran Dragic healthy. Charlotte Hornets, you got Kemba Walker back, man. So, you know, there's still hope for this franchise. Not really. For the Utah Jazz, we got Ricky Rubio, who actually just won the FIBA MVP award as Spain won that. So pretty good right there for him, man. Yeah, also we got the Sacramento Kings. Pretty much the same lineup minus Willie Cauley-Stein. We got the New York Knicks out there with RJ Barrett at the 3. We're going to go with Kevin Knox at the 4. And then we got DeAndre Jordan. Although, in my opinion, Mitchell Robinson should be rated higher. But he's not on this game, of course. For the Los Angeles Lakers, this is actually interesting, man. We're going to see LeBron James with Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma. Actually, let me get Brandon Ingram in the starting lineup, man. Come on, what are we doing out here, guys? Just because, like, you know, before this team had injury issues, they were actually like weren't they like top 4 seed or something like that in the Western Conference? Might even be like top 2 for a little bit for the Lakers. So we get to see them completely healthy. Again, I did turn off injuries for this video. The Orlando Magic, we got Markelle Fultz going to be starting for that team. We got Vucevic, Aaron Gordon, pretty much the same starting team out there. Dallas Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis, Luka Doncic. Brooklyn Nets, we got D'Lo. Did him so dirty, man. I know you guys got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving out of it, but still, D'Lo was an all-star, man. You guys just threw him to the curb, just like that. For the Nuggets, pretty much same starting 5 for them. Not a lot of changes. Indiana Pacers, you got Darren Collison, of course, who retired during the offseason. Of course, they also got Thaddeus Young back. Then we got the Pelicans. This team is going to be actually really interesting. I think they low-key could be a sleeper team with Anthony Davis back here, fully committed on the squad. You also got Mirotic, who is no longer overseas now for this video. But yeah, we got Zion playing the small forward position. It's actually funny because Enes Kanter said that Julius Randle that Zion is pretty much Julius Randle with hops, which would actually be a really, really good, fantastic player. So one of the worst insults of all time. My Detroit Pistons, We don't got Derrick Rose, so I hate this video. For the Toronto Raptors, man, here we go. We got Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam back at it again, trying to go for that back-to-back. Houston Rockets. Yes, guys, Chris Paul is back on the team. I know a lot of Rocket fans don't want that, but he is for this video. San Antonio Spurs, DeJounte Murray now healthy at that point guard spot. Phoenix Suns back to having literally no good point guard against Tyler Johnson. You're not a bad point guard, but your contract makes you horrible, in my opinion, man. Then we got the OKC Thunder back trying to take care of business. Man, the memories already, guys, flowing right through Russell Westbrook, Paul George. It still does not feel real that they are no longer on the team like that, man. Timberwolves team looking like that. D-Rose back on the squad. We got the Trailblazers pretty much looking the same out there. Golden State. Oh, man, I'm going to throw up looking at this team, guys. Oh, let's just shun this one from my memory forever. And, of course, the Washington Wizards with John Wall and Bradley Beal and all those guys completely healthy, man. We are going to go ahead and simulate this NBA season. My predictions for this. How's it going to end? I think Golden State Warriors are going to be on some bullshit and going to win the championship this video, guys. I really do think so. I think the Pelicans are going to be a sleeper team. And I think it's going to be the Bucks making it to the NBA Finals for the Eastern Conference. Maybe the Toronto Raptors with Kawhi Leonard. We'll see how that all goes. But yeah, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season. And just pretend like the 2019 NBA offseason just never even happened. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season. Guys, let me know in the comment section below, what is one storyline that you feel like we are now going to miss out on because of the last NBA offseason we just had? I know one that I really wanted to see, of course, was like Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors go up against the Philadelphia 76ers again, just because, damn, that would have been absolutely amazing. So I feel like we're kind of robbed of that storyline now, but you know, it is what it is, man. A lot of new other storylines will definitely come up, you know, this next NBA season, which I'm just so damn excited for, guys. We got Stephen Curry getting MVP, which very well could happen, but then again, this is with Kevin Durant and stuff, but on the team, we got John Morant as Rookie of the Year in the backcourt with Mike Conley, Lewis Williams as six-man. Let's call you Lewis. Lou Williams. I don't know why. Just have Lou Williams. Nobody calls him Lewis. Nobody calls him Lewis. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year. We got Marvin Bagley, the Most Improved, which he could actually do that in real life, too. And then we got Nick Nurse as Coach of the Year, which to me, he kind of looks like the kid from Like Mike, all grown up, man. We got all NBA first team, Stephen, Russell, LeBron, Giannis, and Nikola Jokic. Sorry, I be on some bullshit sometimes, guys. Yo, I'm liking the Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond, all NBA second team. But yeah, that's not going to happen. Maybe Blake Griffin, but definitely not Andre Drummond. But yeah, so there's all that going on. As far as the seeding goes, which makes it kind of exciting to see, is we got Toronto, Brooklyn. Okay, fair enough. Boston, Washington. Now, keep in mind that it's with a completely healthy John Wall. You got Milwaukee as the 3rd seed. Charlotte as the 6th with Kemba Walker. Okay, and then we got Philly and Indiana. Over here we have the Houston Rockets and the Lakers as the 8th seed. Damn, bro, no respect for LeBron James. We got Portland, Denver, OKC and the Pelicans, and Golden State and Utah. So overall, I would say that's pretty realistic. Now let's go and see which teams did not make the playoffs according to 2K based off last season league standings. So we have no Spurs, no Memphis, no Timberwolves, no Kings, and no Clippers, no Mavericks, no Suns. I'm not totally against that. You know, really the only one we could really make an argument for is probably the Clippers, and then of course the Spurs just missing it. Eastern Conference, no Miami, Detroit, Chicago, Orlando, Cleveland, Hawks, and Knicks. Yeah, I would say that's pretty damn real. Also, no Miami Heat. They also just barely missed it right there. I would say that's also pretty realistic. No big-time complaints. Let's go to the player stats on the season. So, I guess what we'll just do is league leaders. Seems like the best way to do that. So, we got LeBron. Would have been the leading scorer next season, followed by Curry. We got Kawhi Leonard, of course. Kemba Walker at 31 points per game. Wow. It's kind of crazy. It just seems like a lot of these points per game, it's like a lot higher than usual. Like, I don't really see Mike Conley drop a 25 a game anytime soon. But then again, what do I know, man? What do I know? John Wall healthy at 23 and 8. Good for him, man. I'll go to like the top 50 players. Derrick Rose at 20 points per game. Yeah, the scoring numbers seem really juiced up for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Boogie Cousins completely healthy, 18 and 8. Klay Thompson only at 18. Probably see him again like 23 points per game. All right, we'll go to like 60. Yo, I didn't see. There we go. We got Zion, 16, 6, and 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and simulate the first round of the playoffs. I think I'm still going to go with, I'm going to say Toronto versus Golden State. Yep, exactly, man, exactly. Because you got to think about it that way. If not a lot would have happened in the offseason besides the NBA draft, all the really good players are going over to the really bad teams for the most part, unless some sort of, draft pick trade goes on. And a guy like Zion, yes, he might be a future superstar, but he's not going to make the Pelicans how they were last year that much more relevant unless changes to the team happen to make the team happen, or to make things better. So kind of what goes on with that. All right, we got Boston Celtics moving on. Milwaukee Bucks lost to the Charlotte Hornets. Wow, no respect. We got the damn Pacers moving on too. And then we got the Houston Rockets beating the Lakers. Okay. All right, I would say that's pretty much okay on the Western Conference side, but damn, dude, we got some upsets over in this lower bracket, lower right bracket. Simulate round here. Come on, man. Come on, Toronto. I'm rooting for you guys on this one. I'm rooting for you guys. Denver Nuggets are gone in the second round. Boston Celtics gone. Charlotte gone. Golden State gone. So OKC Houston versus Toronto and the Indiana Pacers. Okay, man. Simulate round here. See who's moving on. We got the Pacers gone in 4. And it looks like we are going to have the Toronto Raptors versus the Houston Rockets. See, I don't think that would have happened, man. I don't think that would have happened. Just like, I don't think Chris Paul and James Harden would have been enough, like, going into next season. Because you look at the roster, and, like, draft-wise, they didn't really draft anybody at all, man. So the roster is pretty much the same as it was last year. Yeah, I don't think that would have happened. Let's go ahead and simulate some games here. Simulate, can I just do game by game? Is that possible? I guess you can no longer simulate just one game at a time, unless I'm blind. I guess we'll simulate with Simcast. We'll do it like that, man. And, I know a lot of people say that I hate on the Toronto Raptors and stuff like that, and that's definitely not the case, man. Before the playoffs last year, I think I actually had them winning the NBA Finals, or at least going to it. So, yeah, I definitely don't hate on them, but people would just, like, they think that I'm a hater because I don't think they're going to get as far because they don't have Kawhi Leonard. And I just think that's the fact of the matter, man. I mean, it's nothing against, like, Pascal Siakam. I think he's going to be a great player. I hear he is a great player. I just think he's more of a number 2 than a number 1. And I just think that a guy like Kawhi Leonard, you don't just lose a player like that and not expect some major setbacks. Major setbacks. Not low-key ones, just, but I don't know. I guess apparently I'm just a hater, which is, I just try to keep it 100, man. I try to keep it 100 99% of the time. Okay, so we got a tied series so far. Looks like we got the Raptors winning game 3 right there. Kawhi Leonard, 47 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 37 for James Harden. And yeah, and that's another thing about the Toronto Raptors. I thought that Kawhi Leonard was like that missing piece, like that missing superstar piece. And I think he's going to have the same effect on the Clippers, because the Clippers were literally like a perfect roster that were surrounded with just some of the best role players. It's like, okay, they just need that final superstar piece to complete the process. Well, they got 2 of them. They got Kawhi and Paul George. And I was like, that's going to do it, man. Like, I think the Clippers are going to win the finals next year. I really do, man. I think the Clippers are NBA champions next year. I just don't see any way else around it. There's a lot of great teams out there, man, but that's kind of my final call. We do have the Raptors winning 130-120 right there. Kawhi, 27 points. So, yes, according to the simulation in 2K, it was actually pretty accurate here, man, besides with the exception of the Houston Rockets getting to the finals, which isn't, like, totally blasphemous right there. But still, I would not have had them going to it next year if everything would have remained the same. But we do have the Raptors winning, guys. Kawhi Leonard, finals MVP yet again. So props for 2K for, at least keeping it consistent with that. Regardless, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I'm going to start trying to mix in some more, like, what-ifs like this, just because I really like doing them a lot. Of course, with the rebuilds and things like that, too, man. I don't want to upload rebuilds every single day, because I know you guys probably get bored of that if I did that every single day. So definitely want to just switch it up, man, get some videos like this going. As always, guys, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, check out the second channel, Extra Crispy, and peace out, my friends.